Guys, it's your man Ghost Eyes 7 Kills with another YouTube video. How you guys been? Because we're back in DemiGods Season 2, and I have something very nice for you to see, I think. Such G. And we have Slicey's back. Damn straight, she's back and she's got her power than ever before, and she's so sexy. But this is interesting because now that, you know, from the last video that I did, and a video that I attempted, but it got corrupted, is when we went and killed the dragon. I kind of fucked up and I didn't reset the end, so we had to spawn a dragon in. But I didn't record that or post that due to the fact that it got corrupted, and that's sad. But we have killed the dragon, sadly, just not on screen. Another thing is Red joined us on last episode, and we were thinking, Little Fry, myself, Lemon Fox, and even Red himself was we were thinking about what and who is Red Ruby Dragon in this series. Knowing me, I'm a politician. I run vigorous cities and countries all around the world. And my job is to keep Dawnrise safe and to please the goddess of the sun, that big ball of fucking gas up in the sky. But but we have lores based around each individual person. Dylan is a brute from Stone Ridge, and he's a refugee. Dakota's a hunter that prayed to the god of decay to give him the might that he needed to feed his people. I rule over the power of the sun and avoided a great war that would have left all of Albion in destruction. But we don't have lore for Red Ruby Dragon individually. We don't have his kind of lore, and I forgot about Lewis or Spidey. His lore is his people are farmers and were the first to found the Slime Fun book, this book. But we don't have lore on Red Ruby Dragon, sadly. So today we have actually come together as individuals, and very smart individuals, in fact. Don't quote me on that.
Oh yeah.
Have come to make a lore for Red Ruby Dragon, and I think you guys might enjoy this. I think it's gonna be fun. It will be the reveal of the big sister of the gods. It will be revealed that Slices is not just a all-powerful goddess that looks after the gods and her brother Broadus and her stepbrother Eula, or her soon-to-be family Quetzalcoatl, or whatever you say it, Lewis. I don't know how to speak Spanish. I apologize. I need to get more diverse in my languages. But we are going to learn about the lore of Red Ruby Dragon. And today, if you guys don't like lore videos and stuff, you can go right ahead and just leave. I am not here to keep you waiting. You could go and watch something more important, like Sky Does Minecraft or fucking Uber Haxer Nova. But
I like those.
Yeah, they are pretty cool people. But
you know, just stop the recording. I'm gonna go watch that real fast. I'll be right back. No, I'm kidding.
But this is the lore of Red Ruby Dragon. So if you want to take your lore, be in mind, comrades, this is Red's first time making up any type of lore for this series. So he's a bit nervous. He's a nervous.
I got the butterflies.
He's a nervous pickle, okay? But don't be salty and stuff, and be rude in the comments below. But I think you guys might enjoy some lore. Yeah, Dylan. Enjoy some of this lore that you're gonna learn, because there is a new goddess. Yes, I said goddess. Slices is not just a lone goddess on the server, and we will reveal her name right at the very end of the lore. So before I keep rambling on, further ado, let us get into this story that we have prepared for you guys.
My father's castle was finest in all the world. We had the finest women, the finest steel, and most importantly, the best potatoes ever. We were oh so prosperous. Then a plague hit us. A necromancer founded a book with black magic and wiped out my whole entire race. I sought help in a refuge. A man named Spider came to my rescue, told me about cities to the east of NockLock. He told me about gods that will come to our aid when needed. Spider spoke some weird words and blessed me through his god for safe travels. Along my travels, I found a lot of berries and new fruits, all for my kingdom to try. I traveled to several villages and found many people with really big noses. It felt like I've been traveling for years. Then I stumbled upon a town with the name of Donrise. There, in a small inn named Danfox, I found a beautiful mercenary with the name of Shrine. She told me her job was to kill the politician. Fortunately, one of the guards heard our conversation, so he dragged both of us to the stronghold to await punishment. A politician with the name of Ghost came out and decided that she was guilty by treason and sentenced to execution. Then the politician looks at me and says,
Who thy this peasant be in my palace?
I immediately stood up, and as I did, the guards rose their swords to protect the politician, and I state, I am thy prince that comes from the east and west. I have traveled here for what seems years in order to ask for aid from the gods. Ghost walks and tilts his head in contemplation, then smiled at the young prince.
I know nothing of gods and goddesses. I am just a simple man. I do what I need to survive and that of my people. Yes, we do believe in a god. Her name is only that is the power of the sun. I only speak of her name due to the fact that she is all powerful and all knowing. I do not fear her, as I should, but I respect her power and her authority. She is all knowing, as I said before, and her power descends upon everything that is living.
Queen smiles and tells me, Hello, young prince. I am the Queen Victoria of the Northern Winds. I have studied old and new lore of the realm. If you want to learn anything from the gods, you must visit the Church of the Sun. All I could say was, Thank you, ma'am. I left freely. As I walk outside, I see a shrine with the executioner's axe about to go down on Shrine's head. I scream, Stop! Going to the executioner, pushing him to the side. The executioner pushes me to the side and says, You have no law in this land, boy. As I say, calm and collected, Please, let her free. I can pay you with the finest materials. Pull out flawless ingot. The blacksmith laughs. Steal? Out of all the things. Steal? As I say one more time, I can pay you with the richest materials as I pull out a shining and glimmerous diamond. The blacksmith smiles with greed. I guess there can be a persuasion for everything, as he throws Shrine. Shrine smiles and slaps me as she says, I am not your slave. I will not work for you. I unshackle her. As the audience surround the executioner's block, they boo and frown on my actions. I say nothing as I leave with Shrine. As boo follows, we stumble upon a crew. A brute named Duelist and a simple hunter-archer called Chill. I tell them what the politician told me, and Duelist laughs as he says, I have never followed the laws. Chill just keeps walking. I stay in Donrise to learn about the gods and goddesses. I learn the combat with which I have never seen before. Then the queen tells me about a goddess that could protect my people. And I'm going to pray to that goddess and hope that she answers.
Now, comrades, the goddess of the moon has been introduced to the very foundations of demigods, and you knew this was going to happen. There's a goddess of the sun. Why shouldn't there be a goddess of the soon? Soon, wow, soon. Well, this goddess is red. I have no idea. What is her name in particular?
Her name's Pele.
Well, Pele or Pele?
I'm gonna hit you.
Pele? Is that
Pele.
Pele. All right, Pele is
I'm gonna hit you so hard.
Who fucking cares? Okay.
I do. That's a real god.
All right. Whoop-de-doo. That sounds horrible. My apologies, Red.
If there's any Hawaiians watching, I am sorry.
I apologize. I honestly think you're the only Hawaiian that's watching because you're in it. But Pele is the big sister of Salices, and she's the most calm and collective goddess, and she's primordial, meaning she was the first, or one of the first gods to ever be introduced to this land. Now, Red's people were here before the Albions, so they are the actual natives. They are the actual natives of Albion, meaning that all the lore that was before has now a piece re-added to it, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but who cares? But Red's people, of course, were killed off by Necromancer, and the prince was ordered by his father, the king, to go out and look for new knowledge to fight this undead force. Now, these people were around when Hellforge and Stone Ridge were still built, so they had no idea 2 days, so you know it's important. But they had no idea that how to fight the undead. Now they died due to poisoning of the water because the undead were swimming in their drinking water. People got really sick. It was just a mess. It was a mess. But the moral of this lore is that there is a god that there is no god in this series, if that makes sense. So the gods in this series, the goddess of the moon is the most elusive. Her blessings come from prayers of assassins and stealth-like thieves. Her prayers are not prayed by simple people. No, no, no. Her prayers are played. Wow, I can't even speak today. Red, you have got me tongue-tied.
Are you kidding me? I'm surprised I got through all
I'm
that.
surprised too. I'm proud of you. But her, oh wow, it just got really spooky. Oh my lord. But that's one of her powers, I believe. Her abilities extend to stealth and being elusive to individuals. Now she can also inflict insane poison to those around her. She's been able to heal individuals that she finds fit to heal. But what happened to Knocklockians? The people. Oh, it's raining. No, no, duh. The Knocklockians and the plague. Well, oh my god, can't even type either. But the Knocklockians and all those people, they died. So Red's sweet potato. I just got a sweet potato. That's why I said it. But
Oh, sweet potatoes.
Red's sweet potato is to rebuild Knocklock, and that is why at Dawnrise there are
I
several.
found 2 sweet potatoes.
Yeah, there's a lot of sweet potatoes, delicious sweet potatoes. But at Dawnrise there are a few ruins. Like you guys have seen you've seen this ruin of this building in Dawnrise before, but there's several new buildings that have been implemented into the lore. There are ruined statues and ruined castle pieces because off the border of Knocklock, the village of Dawnrise was just getting started. So this is what's left of Knocklock at this very moment. There's supposed to be a village down there, but my build team and such hasn't got into it yet. So you know, yay! We haven't actually started construction on any ruins. But we plan on doing a after we beat the what are they called? Those fish people.
Guardians.
Yes, the Guardians. Thank you.
Yep.
Uh, After we beat the Guardians, there's going to be an extensive fight in the ruins where we will be fighting the Forsaken for the very first time. Now, there is a lot of lore around the Forsaken, how he's killed Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon, and all the other gods of the Golden Age. Now, this is going to be fun due to the fact that there's going to be all 3 bosses plus the Forsaken we're going to have to fight. So, yeah. Yeah. That's, you know, peachy, right? But, but if you guys have enjoyed this commentary, I know it was a short video. I don't usually do very short demigod videos. But if you have enjoyed this commentary, leave a like and a suggestion below. I always read your guys' suggestions. Until then, comrades, lick that like button and Volstradonia. Cue that outro. Bye!